Hello, I'm Mantak Chia. I'd like to share you about the Tao practice, which actually now, the more I study and the more I see the Western science, I see the Taoism, many thousand years, they are very scientific. And the medical world in Chinese medicine and the other things are so advanced in that period. And so there's so many things that they talk about. Now the science can prove that is work. Okay. So when I met Dr. George, and he's very interesting in this practice because as I see, before that I hesitate about the hormone because there's so many reports about the synthetic. And now when he said that, now he only research on the natural hormone, so I can see the Tao practice, the natural hormone which we will explain later on, all of them that where it come from the yam and the soya bean, and the stem cell, which I also have working in the Tao garden, and together with the Tao, and I believe that will make a perfect sense, and that's why when Dr. Josh come here and visiting. Now in the Tao, we're talking about number one is the energy of the endocrines, or we call the sexual hormones, sexual kidney, adrenal gland, and the sexual organs. It's the major, we call survival part for us. Okay, and so now my expert is internal organs and internal glands exercise. And my expert, I teaching this 45 years, is how we transforming the material, or we call mass, into energy. And this part, the West is still haven't really looked much into how our body, our organ, our glands can transform from one energy to another energy. So now, we're talking about there are many parts of the Tao practice. We're talking about the sexual hormone. So the sexual hormone in the Tao, they understand that so much. And they already use yam and soybean and the urine or horse urine, that they have it before. And they are snipping to the nose in order to activate the gland in the brain. And nobody understands that time now until the West knows, hey, now all the things that if you can bring up to the brain because the tissue is directly connecting to the whole brain and the gland system also. So in the Tao they said E equal mc squared, and that's what Albert Einstein said. It's energy. So you have material and you need fire, C squared, fire. So the Tao said, very simple, if you developing the hand warm, and we call energy, qi, like fire. And in the Tao practice, we call practicing night flower, or we call a mulai. And that's what the West, they have a mulai. And the East, we have all the mulai that coming down over here. It's the same thing as the mulai and the acupuncture point of all this energy that activate. So we know now that if you use the finger or tip or activate the nipple, and the nipple is a major part of the whole key. If we see the nipple here, and in the Tao, 1,000 years they discovered that when a lady feed the baby milk, and when they suck on the breast, the uterus contract. And now the West, the Tao, they know that they can help you preventing cancer and breast cancer, uterus cancer. Now, so when they suck on the milk, the uterus contract by itself. And this is the natural way to make the uterus get smaller, and last longer. Okay, and if you are practicing it, so we have a practice we call a uterus breathing and ovary breathing and vagina breathing And to activate the gland, because all the glands are in the Tao believe that. And now the West also started to believe that nipple have a lot of connection from the nipple to the first thing when you activate the nipple, it goes right into the uterus. And that's why the baby suck the mother milk, the uterus contracting. And it also will activate the ovary, and it also going to activate the adrenal, the kidney, and that's all the gland system. So when we started, now if we know the connection from the nipple to the thymus, to the thyroid, and to the pituitary, to the thalamus, hypothalamus, now we can actually activate the nipple. So we call night flower. That means it's just like a flower blossoming. Okay? So when we activate on the nipple, and we are focused, if we believe our mind are connecting with all the brain, the nervous system, are connecting to all the gland system. And now when we are practice, we focus on it. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to practice, and this is what I want to. So that's why the anatomy in Tao practice play a very big. So we don't talk about God, statue, worshiping, all these things, but we talk about your glands. In the Tao said your body is the temple of God, or the Tao said your body, your organs is the palace or the temple of your soul and spirit. So if the soul is the temple of the soul spirit, also the temple of the spirit. If we say God is spirit, so our organ, our glands is the major part. So when we activate the nipple, and we believe the hand have energy, which is we're using qi, heat, warm, and massage, and the finger energy also activate the nipple, and you make the connection. In the Tao, we believe that they can actually help you activate them and prolong down all the hormone system and reducing the menstruation from many days, leaking many days. And if we transform energy, the body started to understand that, hey, I no need to use that much energy to do it, because if we don't do anything, the body always, every month, in women, they say, oh, when the egg mature and move down, and they say, oh, they're going to have baby. So the body will prepare the best of the best food energy in order to build the food, the liner, and in the breast, it prepared to make milk. And now we accumulate all this energy without moving. Now the energy getting more and more in the breast and very dense. When it's so dense, that is how eventually we get a lump, get the tissue, get the cyst, get the tumor, and we know now the cancer. And this one being proved that what the Western doctor now advise, more and more Western doctor advise, you have to massage your breast. But in the Tao, 1,000 years, is how to do it right. Not just simple massage, but you have to have the concept of, I want to convert the energy in my breast back into life force. So the Tao said, if you want the body prepared to make milk to feed a baby, but if you don't want the baby every month or every year, you can convert this energy back to feed yourself. And that is very important. So men are very similar, but men have much lesser breast than women. But nipple, it still have the same connection. So the nipple have a very strongly connection to the testicle and to the penis, to the prostate gland, to the adrenal gland, to the kidney. So this one in the Tao we talk as a one unit of sexual energy that producing hormone. In the olden time we don't have the name, but a few thousand years they don't know. But they know that, hey, if I do this, I'm getting younger, healthier, I live longer. And the Tao master always talk about living longer without sickness, and that is the key. So that's why when we understand this, and with the modern technique, with the natural hormone, and with the practice and the stem cell, I believe that this can really change people, and they really get people to prolong more better life. And so the Tao talking about if we transform energy and we learn how to, like for men, we have a very simple, we call a tactical breathing. We learn how to breathing, the tactical, and we learn how to do breathing and contracting the anus and the prostate gland. And they are convert all this energy into energy. And the tactical massage. So all these things is a very basic, we call longevity, rejuvenating practice. So the Tao practice in the Tao Garden, if you can look at taogarden.com or mantakchia.com, and you can look for all this. So in our clinic and the spa and the Tao practice, we try to put all these things with the 45 years of my practice and with 6,000 years of the Tao energy circulation meditation, or we call energy medicine meditation. And this is the expert. I'm the expert in this part of energy meditation or energy medicine meditation. And that is what my expert in that. And we're going to go deeper into men, male and female. And okay, so thank you for listening. Thank you.